Hey guys, so we're sorry we haven't made a video in a while. It's just that both of us have been crazy busy with work and school. So we're gonna kick it off with a big video for you guys today about all the crazy things coming up the end of this spring and the rest of this summer. Last night we had a pretty big thing going on for us. I Dreamt the Sea, The Artifact, and an old friend were on Stony Brook Radio for like 3 hours. They were on from 9 to midnight, and they got to play live on air and talk, and it was really cool to see. And you guys should keep your eyes open for when that happens again, because they were posting all over Facebook and Instagram and all those good things. So if you don't follow them, like we've always said in all of our videos, go follow them on Instagram, go follow their Twitters, go like them on Facebook, so that you know about the events and when they're doing cool stuff like that.
So, moving on to our next topic, we're going to cover some shows that are going to be coming up.
Big shows.
Big shows. May 18th, Montauk Skyline is going to be playing in Atlantic City.
For the Elephants for Autism charity fundraiser show. It's a 3-day festival, but they are playing on the 18th, which is a Sunday. And if you can, we urge everyone to get out there. It's gonna be a beautiful Sunday in May, so why not? And it's for a good cause. So go drop, however much tickets are, probably somewhere around $25 to $50, and go drop the money on and go see them and go support the local music scene and make sure that you show big presence of the local scene at the bigger shows too, because this is a big deal for them and they need their friends there to support them.
Right. And iGnite, they will be playing June 21st for their EP release show. Where is that?
I don't know. Probably Even Flow.
Well,
we'll get back to you on that.
We could actually tell you right now.
Yeah, while he's looking up that date, I guess it's a good idea for me to tell you that also this summer, we know a few of our friends are going to be going on tour. I Jump the Sea is planning their tour for this summer, and Montauk Skyline is going on tour this summer. I believe that either starts or ends with the Atlantic City show. And there's talk of maybe even an old friend going on tour this summer, which would be really cool to see, getting everyone out there all at once.
Definitely. So that iGnite EP release show, that's going to be in Mulcahy's.
Okay. Just so used to everyone doing them like either like candies or Even Flow. We didn't get to hit on this in our last video, but if you watch our video with Montauk Skyline and we asked them about what flavor they would do for wings, and literally like the next day they got wings at Even Flow and they are pizza wings and they're delicious. So if you make your way out to Even Flow and Bayshore, it'd be a good idea for you to pick up some Montauk Skyline wings.
I haven't had the chance to try them yet. I need to try them.
They are so good. It's ridiculous.
So, we're gonna have some music videos coming up from all these local bands.
iGnite already did theirs, so look out for that. I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry. We did a lot of research before this, and I still forgot to look that up. I did see it though, and it was phenomenal. And an old friend drops theirs on the 28th.
And soon we'll be having one for Montauk Skyline and also Jake Furia. No definite dates on those, but
they're in the progress. They're being worked on, and I know John had asked me and Joe to be in the Montauk Skyline video, which is really cool.
Okay.
And yes, I don't know, you were standing right there with me outside of Candy's. And also, it's kind of cool to see these people dropping videos and just getting out there and putting their heart into it and taking the time out to film and cut and edit, and it's crazy and it takes forever. But very, very soon we'll be seeing good things from them. They also, a big thank you to Montauk Skyline, because at their EP release show, they gave us a huge shout out and thanked us for doing everything that we're doing with these videos and helping everyone. So thank you guys for
thank you so
doing
much.
That.
It means a lot. It's nice seeing that we're doing this to try and support you local bands, and you appreciate it.
And you're coming right back and supporting us, and it's great.
Exactly.
I love it. You guys are. My phone is constantly ringing now too. Or I'm getting messages on Facebook, or people are. The other day, John just kind of stopped his truck when he drove by me and came and talked to me, and he was like, "Hey, we're going to Atlantic City. Don't next time you do a video, talk about it." So that's a big deal.
And finally, we have releases coming up. As we said before, iGnite will have the EP release show on June 21st. the name of their EP is Rise and Define. It is also going to be released on June 21st.
Yes, and again, we urge you all to please get down to Mulcahy's, go support them, support the local scene, and just get out there and go rock your face off because they're so good. They are so good, and it's awesome to have another band dropping another EP. This has been a great year for EPs. I mean, literally, like everyone we know has dropped EPs this year. We had Jake's back in February. We had the I Jump the Sea one somewhere around there too. We had the Montauk Skyline EP. You guys just have to, keep watching for the EPs to drop and waiting for them and going to the shows because the EP release shows are the most fun. There are so many people there and everyone is so excited and they're all there just to support the band and no other reason. And it's great to see such a big crowd at what's considered such a little show.
And then we will have someone releasing not an EP, but a full-length album. And that person is Jake Furia. Well, Jake Furia and the Be Yourselves.
It is not just Jake Furia any longer.
No longer. Jake Furia and Be Yourselves. I am one
of them. The big deal about this is that this is the first full-length album, and it's not going to be out probably till somewhere in the summertime because they're just getting started on it now. But where the ends fall off, keep your eyes out for that because, I sat with Lewis and Jake the other night, actually in Taco Bell. While a candy show was going on, we left to go eat food and got distracted.
Yeah, I was working the door, sitting there all alone because they left me.
Yeah, but we were sitting there and they were working on the album lineup and the songs that are going on this album, I am blown away. They are so good. And the whole plan that Jake has for this is beautiful. And he is really I'm sorry, this can be so cheesy, but he's putting his heart in it. He is putting his everything he has. Turn around real quick. I put my heart in this. That's what Jake's doing for this album. Wow, that was really corny.
That was corny.
But he is, and he's putting everything that he has into this album, and he's literally they changed the track listing 5 times, and he's like, no, I want this here, and then no, have it this year, and him and Louis Navis, they're really working hard on it. And speaking of Louis Navis, I don't know if we have anything big coming up with the Face No Name. I don't know.
They have been recording stuff.
Yay!
I'm pretty sure that their song, I Wrote the Song for a Girl, is either completed or near completion.
Yeah, I believe I heard that too. Also, Lewis was telling me this weekend that they're writing new songs, that they have a very interesting, very, very pop punk, and I saw the lyrics, it is very pop punk, a new song coming out, and it's just, again, one of their songs where they're just going to throw in their everything into it. It's really fast, and it's really, exciting to hear, so it'll be cool to see stuff from them. And, he's working so close with Jake and helping Jake so much with the Where the Ends Fall Off album, and I'm so excited to see this album come out. This is a big deal.
I'm even more excited to get the chance to be a part of it on a couple songs.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Yeah, this is going to be a great summer, and this is a summer, and, again, if you don't come to shows, we're asking you, please get out to a show. Come out and see everybody. Come out and talk to everybody and see the shows and get your ass out there this summer. Again, no more bed with your Snuggie and your cat. Come on. You guys have to start supporting your local scene because if you don't support them, they stay a local band. The only way to get big is to have the support of the people that you love and the people who surround you and the people in your community. So local bands stay local bands. If you don't get out there and help them get big and you don't tell your friends yo, I heard this band the other night and you gotta check them out, and we do that all the time. I'm like, hey, do you know this local band? Come check them out. And we wear our shirts in public and we tell people when they ask us, and it's a big deal. So
also, Inside the Cypher is going to be releasing a full-length album. They're currently in the process of recording that over at REA in Islandia. I've actually been helping some, trying to get down there to the recording sessions more, but it's coming out great. They're just doing a really, really good job with it, and I'm not sure when that's supposed to come out, not even sure what it's going to be called, but I'm definitely looking forward to that. Hope you are too.
Um,
And
there is one more thing I want to cover too. For those of you who don't like metal, don't like rock, don't like any of the things that we talk about, but like your friends in one of these bands who watch our sometimes very lengthy videos, there are DJs in the local scene too, and they need to be supported as well. We have Kyle,
DJ BMO.
DJ BMO, and Jake does some DJing too, and Furia, which just
Or-
makes me laugh.
Or not only is there DJ Infuria, but there's also the DJing group that he does with Evan Big Schwartzman called Shotgun Styles.
And there's also another local DJ out there. His name is Dylan Gotches, and I actually went to high school with him. And he does, like, he's a very big and actually very well liked DJ. He plays at Webster Hall almost once a week now. I think I get the invite like once a week. He's like, come see me at like this place. And you know, if you don't like this kind of music, you need to also support the DJs that are coming out of our community. You need to look at the big picture and say, it's not just the heavy metal, it's not just the pop punk, it's not just the alternative, it's not just this kind of music. There are DJs too, and like we forget to mention them sometimes because we're so wrapped up in the heavy scene. But there are DJs, like they just DJ'd for 5 hours on Sunday at a party, and that's crazy. That's a long time to DJ. So
it was a great party.
Thank
you to Rick Warno and Savannah Spinelli for having that party. Thank you.
And I think at this point we've covered everything we need to cover. So we're gonna.
I would actually like to mention someone's name. I went with Tamim Shaker and Kyle Banks to REA. They had a client. His name is Kyle Horn. I think his YouTube channel is like KHO419, something like that. Hold on. Yeah, I can actually check right now. But he is a solo artist. And it's acoustic, but it's not, the usual acoustic. It's the stuff I can't remember.
Is it like
the
Front
more
Porch
popular?
Steppy?
No.
No.
I can't remember there's no vocals. It's all just guitar. But there is percussion because he does the tapping on the guitar. He has the scratch pad on the guitar. And he is amazing at what he does with that. And for some reason, my messenger for Facebook is being weird. Okay, here it is. It's KHO429. That is his YouTube channel. Check him out. He's great.
Oh, also, if you missed it, last Saturday we had Shake and Bake 14.
Bacon Shake.
Bacon Shake. Is it really? Bacon Shake? Was it really? I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Bacon Shake 14, and that was really cool. We got to see a lot of very interesting bands, and there was one band, and oh my god, for the life of me, I can't remember what their name was, but their initials are WUP. It's WUP.
Wake Up Paradise.
Wake Up Paradise. They came all the way from Jersey to play this show with us, and it was a Liquid Shadow show, so we were working it, and it was absolutely phenomenal. The whole show, not even just that band, but in general, that whole show, everyone did such a good job. You had Jake on there with Mint State and Abandoned Ship, and I don't remember all the other bands that played, so I'm so sorry, everybody, but it was
Towers Rising.
Great
Towers
show.
Rising, the guitarist from Towers Rising, he actually works over at O'Brien's Pub in Coram. So
we do our open mics on Wednesdays.
Yes.
We're doing one tonight. You
Liquid
should
Shadows open mics. Definitely come down to those. Is today Wednesday?
Yes.
Oh shit, today's Wednesday. Well, video's not going to be posted in time for anyone to see it.
That's
Get
true.
down there tonight,
Well, no, as long as we get it done in the next, 5 minutes, my computer will load it tonight.
Oh, okay. Well,
so they start at 8, but we do them every Wednesday, so if this doesn't get posted until tomorrow, coming out next week, sign up start at 8, and it's kind of cool. You just kind of play in O'Brien's, and everyone comes down, they sing the music,
and I would like to give a shout out to Jungle Gypsy.
Yes, that
Alex
show.
and Mitch from Jungle Gypsy one night came down to the open mic. We had nobody else to perform, and they performed from maybe 9:30 to 11:15, and they just kept going.
And they were just
having
jamming.
Fun.
They were so good.
Just jamming, doing a little comedy too.
Yeah, they were funny too. And it's just like it's a nice experience, and we really want everyone to get down to those and do that too. Because even though it's not a show, like if you're a musician, or say you're someone who doesn't want to play in a band, or you're someone who doesn't want to do the big music thing, then come down and do a
Right.
coffee house. Come down
Right.
and hang out and just sing into the open mic. And I mean, we have
Right.
some people who aren't very good who still come. So
And I found out
put
that
yourself out there.
some open mics do charge you to perform. My cousin did one of those. But the O'Brien's open mics that we do every Wednesday night. Sign up start at 8, by the way, and we usually get music going around 9:30. It's completely free. You want to play, perform, do whatever, it's free. Anyone that wants to come see you, or if you just want to go down to see what's going on, it's free.
Or bring your friends and get them drunk on a Wednesday night at O'Brien's.
Exactly. Tip your bartender.
Always tip your bartender. It's not cool if you don't. And I think we're getting to that point in the video where we do our shout outs. So my shout out this week is going to, I don't know yet, so you can go ahead and give your shout outs.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and give another one to Dan O'Brien.
Yes, always.
He
always
just does so
Dan.
much for me.
Just so much for both of us and everyone in the scene.
Yeah, but specifically me. He's helping me out with life in general.
Yeah, I do. I want to thank Dan too. He's really kind of taken me in, and it was nice because it was just kind of Joe one day was just like, yo, Dan, like, you should let Kayla work with us.
Yeah.
And we're standing record stop, and he's like, you should just let her work with us. She's got a business background. She's really smart. And Dan was like, yeah, I need that. So, that worked out nicely. And, Dan was like, all right, absolutely. And it's always great to, have someone take you in and be like, yeah, like, come work with us. And as always, I'm going to give one of my shout outs to Jackie Califoot from I Drunk the Sea, because at Cassidy and John's birthday show, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that, she was just like, I was just running around selling raffle tickets for her, and it was so funny because I sold so much money. And a big shout out to every band in this scene, because altogether we raised $300, and they bought a PA for Candies so that people don't have to bring their own PAs anymore, and that's awesome. Yeah. Everyone donated raffles and bundles, and I got like pissy when I was calling off the numbers because no one was reading their tickets. And it was just, it's nice to see everyone come together like that and do something for Candies, because Candies is home. Candies will always be home. Like, I'm going away and I will come back for Candies.
I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. But I would also like to give a Liquid Shadow shout out to our newest member, Fisher.
Oh, Fisher!
I don't know his last name.
He doesn't have a last name.
I know his middle name, so I'm just gonna call him Fisher Orion.
Yeah,
I love you, Fisher.
I met Fisher this weekend too, actually, at that Liquid Shadow show, and he's really awesome. And he's a nice part of this. Like, he was a nice add-on to Liquid Shadows. I can't think of the word that I'm trying to come up with, but he fits well with us, so that's always nice. And my shout out is also gonna go to John and Jim from Montauk Skyline. Obviously the whole band, but specifically John and Jim, because they are just like, they're just putting their all in it. And they're always like, hey, like, I got this idea, like, hey, you want to do this kind of video with us? Hey, you want to be in our music video? You want to help us? You want to do this? And they're so involved, and they care so much, and I love seeing that. So my other shout outs go to them. Thank you guys so much for everything you're doing for us and for the scene in general.
Coming soon with them, we are going to have an acoustic video.
Yes, that actually might be our next video. Also, be on the lookout for an interview with an old friend that's going on this weekend.
Yes. And we might start doing acoustic videos with everyone we interview. I would definitely like to start doing that. It would just be a cool thing to do. So. Yeah,
absolutely. But like we said in the video, big things coming this summer. Please, check your Facebooks, check your Instagrams, go like the pages, and follow them, or whatever it's called now, and do that kind of stuff, and get out there and start coming to support the show. I mean, at least I think I have, like, there are more people coming to the shows, I think, and there's been an increase, and it's nice to see, like, one more, even if it's one more person, you can tell, because, like, it's always the same crowd. So when a new person walks in, you're like, yeah! Like,
and also, what both of us thought was awesome, a couple weeks ago, we were just sitting in Even Flow.
Oh, yeah!
Cassidy,
Jackie, and a few other bands.
whoever else,
Yeah.
people we always see. Two people that we had never met before, never seen, just came up to us and were just like, "We love your videos.
Yeah,
They're
so
so
shout out to
great,"
them,
blah,
because that was
blah.
awesome. I know his name is Anthony, and I believe her name is Christine. I can never remember.
Sure.
I always mess it up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for butchering your name when you came up and gave us such a nice compliment. But thank you guys again so much, because it was kind of cool to be recognized. You were like,
Yeah.
what? Like, I was like, like, you know who I am? So,
Alright. So, I think that's everything.
yeah, I think so.
Alright.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and be on the lookout for our next video with an old friend in Montauk Skyline.
Have fun at all the shows.
We better see you at the shows.